Welcome everyone. Sky River RV show. We're going to do a show about the reasons why. The reasons why you should buy an RV. There's so many people that come into the store and tell us the story about in 2 years I want to retire, 3 years I want to retire. I don't know for sure when retirement's going to come for you, but you should be using an RV today. I don't care if you're 20, 40, 60, 70, it doesn't matter. You should own an RV and your reason why. So, on the screen you're going to see the reasons why when I mention one and it pops up. And I'm also going to tell you a personal story about myself because this show is so unique to the television world. I'm actually me, and each of you actually know who I am over the years of what I've done, where I go, what I do, and maybe that makes it different than any other kind of thing. So I had a personal event. I had surgery at Stanford University on my back, and I'm going to tell you a little story about it and how it connects to all these other things. The reason why is today's show. So let's start with reason one. And not in any particular order. You have a tax write-off. It's a second home. Talk to your tax man and he can explain to you why you can write off the interest. So, on the screen right in front of you, you're going to see tax write-off. That's reason one. And that's a really good, but not the most important reason why. So you write off your taxes, you get a good low interest rate, and you can save some money and use your RV while you're whatever age you are today. Over the years of doing this, I have met so many people that have the idea that they're going to do it someday, and they look to the future, and someday doesn't come. A tragedy happens, and they don't have that RV, and they lost it. Today's program is, like I said, about myself, and so part of that I'm going to tie together. This particular unit is small, easy to park. Now, most of the major universities, teaching universities in particular, but most universities have hospitals in them for which they have facilities for recreational vehicles. Hospitals that aren't up and down the coast, anywhere you go, Marion, whatever it is, they have facilities generally for RVs of all kinds, because people need space to get away. You're going through physical therapy, or you have a loved one that's had cancer surgery, and those things happen, unfortunately. And you need to be to yourself. And you're not rich enough to be able to go out and spend $200 a night at a fancy hotel up in the San Jose area. Well, that was my case as well. I had to have back surgery, and this little van, which we took up to Stanford, we pulled into Stanford, and there's valet parking. And you drive in, the parker takes this unit and puts it away. And if I needed to stay in it overnight, it goes to a different spot. But they take you to it. So you have privacy, you have individual needs of your own. In this case, I had back surgery. They put me in the van, and I'm going to show you how the bed works here in just a second. They put me in the van on the bed. My wife drove me to our daughter's house in San Jose. I spent the night there. The next morning, I got up, they put me in this van, and she brought me home. It couldn't have been that way if I hadn't had an RV. So let me show you how this bed works, and I'll continue the story.
Christmas break, spring break, summer break, weekends? Are you always at home, always doing the same thing? If you can own an RV, where would you go? State to state, coast to coast? Sky River RV is asking you, where would you go? Sky River RV offers Class C motorhomes as low as $399 a month on approved credit. Get out of your ordinary and explore with Sky River RV in Paso Robles, next to Target, or in Pismo Beach on Highway 1. Sky River RV, where would you go?
And this particular van has a bed that folds down. I'm going to show you how easy it works. Remember, I only had surgery 5 weeks ago on my back. And it wouldn't have been possible. It would have been hotels, it would have been struggle, it would have been emotional problems for my wife, who was going through, you know, the concerns and worries about back surgery. And I'm from a small town, San Luis Obispo County, in the Atascadero. That's where I live. You go up to San Jose and you go into the land of the rich and famous, and there's huge, monstrous. There was a 4-story building that had 10,000 feet on each level, and it was a spine center only. That's crazy. So I'm out of my realm, right? And here's my bed and my ride home. Nice and easy. Goes down into place. You have privacy, you have quiet, all of these things in a small RV. And I had a perfectly comfortable, sometimes sleepy, ride home that it couldn't have been done any other way. So, another reason why you should have an RV is emergencies. That emergencies is a big word, right? Another reason emergencies could be fire, could be theft, could be earthquake. Quick story. In 2003, the earthquake here in San Luis Obispo County happened, and it was a 6.2 earthquake in downtown Paso Robles, got some people killed. And the owner of this building here, Sky River RV, said, if anybody needs something to live in, we'll provide it. And so we had an opportunity to help our community by providing RVs for people who lost their homes. That's a pretty good reason to own an RV. That's really a major reason why. Emergencies. Cougar fifth wheel. The #1 selling travel trailer fifth wheel in America. Sky River carries them, of course. Great story about a Cougar fifth wheel. A customer came in and his wife had to have major cancer surgery, and he needed a place to stay. And he wasn't a rich man, and he thought that the purchase price of this thing and the monthly payments, once she got well, they could use it as an RV. Until then, he could use it as a second home. He could use it as a getaway. When his family came to visit, they'd have a place to stay instead of a hotel. So, another reason you should own an RV, right? Guest house. Guest house. It can be put anywhere, and it can be a really good guest house. Now, one more while I'm thinking about it. NBC Today Show just broadcast in November 18th, the week of November 18th, about what our fancy hotels are like. Glasses that aren't cleaned, people that use face towels to wipe down the bathroom. So, another really good reason, you know who changed the bed, you know who cleaned the toilet, you know where the glasses came from. The environment of germs in the hotels today, not counting the fact that there's safety involved, owning an RV is another good reason why. Perfect reason why. Safety, security, cleanliness, all reasons why you should own an RV. So let's take you inside and show you a little bit about this coach and how simple it is to turn it into a second home. Oh, another good reason why. This is a 28-foot Cougar. The spaciousness of this thing is absolutely amazing. And if you're underneath the stress of having a family member ill and you're somewhere in a park near a hospital, this is home, and it really makes you feel like home. Great looking bathroom that actually cuts through the second door to the bed. And I want to walk across and show you, look at here, this surround area gives you additional seating, but it makes it a comfortable place. That's the most important thing. If you're in a stressful situation, you need to have to feel like a home, and hotel rooms never do that. So let me walk across and show you this wonderful fireplace. Okay, look at this. Flat screen TV, fireplace. This is in a 28-foot Cougar. Cougars are modestly priced. They aren't heavy. A half-ton pickup truck can tow most of them. This is really a home. I don't want to keep bearing on the fact of the negative about the stress part of this. I want to put into the fun part of this. So think about this. This is a getaway for you and your honey. It doesn't have to be a 1,000-mile trip. 78 parks within 50 miles of where I'm standing. And no matter where you are in this world, there are a huge number of RV parks, beaches, lakes, rivers, campgrounds all over the place that you can take up. Turn off your phone, take the phone out of your pocket, turn that baby off, and get away, even for one night, 2 nights, whatever it is. Don't wait. Do not wait. Just think if mom and dad come to visit and they need a place to stay because you don't want them in the house, or you don't have room in the house, or they don't want to be in the house. Look at this. This is, I don't know, faux leather or whatever it's called. Makes into a bed. Here. Dinette makes into a bed. Absolutely fantastically comfortable chairs. A separate bedroom, and a door closes off in an inexpensive Cougar fifth wheel.
When quality and service matter, when craftsmanship, innovation, and high standards apply, when providing your family the best in class is desired, Sky River RV is your dealership offering the highest quality brands at every price point. Sky River RV also has the most trusted RV service and parts department on California's Central Coast. You and your family deserve quality. Come discover the Sky River RV difference.
Another reason why, retirement. Of course, that one seems to be the one that makes the most sense, but there's so much more to it. We are in what is called a Vegas. It isn't a traditional motorhome in any sense because it doesn't have a size category, but it's very small, 24 foot. You can tow behind it, you can park it in the grocery store, you can go anywhere with it. It has beautiful seating, has a great layout, it has kind of bunk beds that can make into a king-size bed. It can do all kinds of things. It really fits the bill for that retirement package because you don't exactly know what to do. But again, a guest house it also could be, right? Another reason why. Each of these reasons why is a reason I want you to come down here. I don't care if you're in Fresno. I don't care if you're in Kalamazoo. Give Sky River a call. 805-226-9292 happens to be the store. We are going to be opening a 4th store here very soon. It doesn't make any difference where you are in the country. It doesn't make any difference where you are in the world. We have the finest products in the world in one place in each of our stores. Airstream, Cougar, Montana, Vegas. This is the RV of the year in 2014 I'm sitting in. And as you can see, this is a great spot to be sitting like this, enjoying the family, having a great time, getting that getaway in. Or you swing around and look out the window, and let's see how this works. Look at this. Computer table, right? How nice is that? So you're going down the road, mom's driving, dad's over here playing, maybe he's investing in something or looking for a new place or a new campground to go to. It's right here, it's all right in front of you. Or maybe just put a cup of coffee there and go, Mom, turn left there. And goes away. That's what this is about. This entire show is about the idea that you have so many reasons to be buying an RV. You have getaways, you have emergencies, you have housing, you have, let's say, you have guests over and you're watching the game. And mom's going, hey, Oprah's on. So you run outside, you open up the door, you turn the TV on in the RV, and she turns Oprah on. And she kicks back, has a cup of coffee, and lets the guys carry on yelling while watching the game. That's another really good reason. Just an extra TV, an extra room. Call it what you like. It's always there for you. Now, let's go look at an upscale fifth wheel. Not for everybody, but if you want a house, this is the reason. A second home, another reason why. This is your hookups for your washer dryer. You're somewhere for an extended period of time, or you have guests for an extended period of time. You can put the washer and dryer here, and you still have this huge closet. I mean, huge closet. Your own flat screen TV, it's hard for me to say, right here. King size bed, storage underneath the bed, mirrored wardrobe when you're not using the laundry. A really key thing about this coach, on each side of the bed, it has a window that opens. And the cross ventilation, actually I saw Ken talking about the cross ventilation in the dining room area. This is the cross ventilation in the bedroom. Men and women need more or less air. This is the way to have it for everybody. And a beautiful king size bed with a pillow top mattress, not some $4 mattress. This is an upscale coach, and it provides the beach house. This is another reason why. You have a beach house, you have a mountain house, you have a lake house, you have a desert house. In all of these places. Now, all of us know people that have a primary home, and 20 miles away at the beach in Cayucas, they own a second home. And those people have, obviously, a great deal of money. Let's say you're over in the valley and you have a house in Fresno and you want to go down to the Kern River, and so you bought a second house down off the river. Those people have a lot of money. This is both of those things and many other things, because it can go anywhere. And yet it's a world-class home that has comfort and style and class and individuality. So you can watch television in one room and another room and on the outside, and you can have all of this privacy by yourself. And you don't have to be a multimillionaire. You have to have a 3/4 ton pickup truck and a beautiful home. This is a Montana to die for. Wait till you see the rest of it. This thing is going to be a killer. I'm walking past the primary bathroom, and down the steps, my gimpy body, 4-door refrigerator, Corian, real Corian counter, Moen faucet, stainless steel sink, huge amount of counter space in a fifth wheel, right? Tremendous amount of space, usable, functional space for whatever kind of reasons you want this. This is not a retirement home unless you want it to be. It's lots of other things. So I'm going to swing around this way, and I'm going to come on over. By the way, this couch is something somebody could sit on. Look at that. Look at the stitching. This is something somebody could sit on anywhere, anytime. Obviously open up the windows, flat screen TV. Nice big one. Fireplace that actually heats your house. So if you're plugged in a park, you can use their electricity. This is all, by the way, that's glass. Lighting up above. Ceiling fan. A beautiful dining room. All of these things is in an inexpensive, relative to really buying a second home when you can write it off your taxes. Second home, as I already said. Pantry. Now this isn't just a small pantry, this is a huge pantry. And it has so much style and class to it. The woods you have to come touch for yourself is really wood. and all kinds of storage space. Dining for 4, windows that open, beautiful lighting. But this one has a combination of many things. It can be used as a bunkhouse, as I'm going to show you in just a minute. It can be guest quarters. It can be storage space, depending on what your situation is and why you're using this particular kind of coach. Come on in here. So, here we have a beautiful bunk with a flat screen TV and all kinds of storage. And if you're a youngster, you climb the ladder, right? This is a really nice bunkhouse on this side. Over here, another really nice couch with another bunk bed up above here. This makes into a bed. So, if you have guests, if you have children who bring children, and you went up to the lake and you're boating, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 extra sleeping spaces and their own bathroom. Let me show you that. This is crazy. A half bath right here with the door. Now, if you have teenage girls, you have to lock the outside of the door, but look at that. And out the stairs you go. So this half bath means that you don't have to track in dirt from the outside. We're at the beach. Sand's coming in. You need to use the restroom. You don't have to track it through the house. You're in the mountains, in the snow. You have the house warmed up. You come in the back door, you close the door. You don't have to take all the warm air out of it because you're up in the snow in the mountains. So if you're in that situation where you have a crisis in your family and you need to use it for apartment near a hospital because that's your case, or you have it because you really need a second home. Your house is small, you have guests coming, you have mom and dad coming, and dad's getting a little bit grumpy in his old age and he wants to sit in front of the television all the time and he's driving everybody else crazy. Here's a den for him. Now, his beautiful bride can be out in the house out here, and you can be in your own home right next door. Or let's use it for another reason. Let's say we buy this baby because we're going to have farm labor. We're going to use folks that are going to come in and pick the grapes or pick the tomatoes or whatever it is. This is quarters for that. You can use this area for an office and this area out here for living and a bedroom up on top. Inexpensive, functional, well insulated, gorgeous home. It can do so many different things. This guy, I'm gonna go sit down. This guy can do it all. Get your stereo system there. 5 weeks out of surgery. You don't know what life is going to bring. I did not have any idea a few months ago that I would be suffering from this back problem that started in April to the point where I could barely walk. And I was dragging the leg around here and I got, supposed to take care of yourself and do all these things. I didn't know that was going to happen to me. And I'm fortunate. It was something that a surgeon can fix. It isn't cancer. It isn't heart attack. It isn't those things. But we have to be aware of what life is going to bring us. Now, back in April of this year, it was discovered that I had heart disease when I was walking, and I felt like I had a elephant sitting on my chest, and I had to go into French hospital and have a stent put in my heart. I haven't waited. I've lived this life the best I possibly could because I've gone RVing, I've gone places, I've done things. And I don't have any regrets about that. You shouldn't either. It doesn't have to be a fancy fifth wheel like this is in the $70,000 or $80,000 category. It doesn't have to be a $400 motorhome. It can be a $20,000 travel trailer that you can write off your taxes, that the payments could be $199 a month or something. And if you factor in what hotels cost these days, what your relationship with your partner costs these days, having a bad time, things are piling up and business is getting on you and your wife's yelling at you or your husband's yelling at you, take your rig, go 20 miles, go into a beautiful park, turn off your cell phone, get a beer out of the fridge, pour yourself a glass of wine, and enjoy this lifestyle. You have an RV. You're free.
When quality and service matter, when craftsmanship, innovation, and high standards apply, when providing your family the best in class is desired, Sky River RV is your dealership offering the highest quality brands at every price point. Sky River RV also has the most trusted RV service and parts department on California's Central Coast. You and your family deserve quality. Come discover the Sky River RV difference.
Christmas break, spring break, summer break, weekends? Are you always at home, always doing the same thing? If you can own an RV, where would you go? State to state, coast to coast? Sky River RV is asking you, where would you go? Sky River RV offers Class C motorhomes as low as $399 a month on approved credit. Get out of your ordinary and explore with Sky River RV in Paso Robles, next to Target, or in Pismo Beach on Highway 1. Sky River RV, where would you go?
The reason why, a personal story. I haven't told you much about the products we carry because we've touched on it before. But to my left, Cougar, Vantage, Hideout, right on that side. On this side, Itasca, Winnebago. We have Coachman, we have Vegas, we have Dutch Star. All of these products are here for you to choose from. 4 stores now, right in front of you, anywhere you come from in the United States of America. The quality is here to stay. We have Airstream, which we haven't talked about today, but they're all here. So let's go through a real quick list of a reason why. I'm going to cheat sheet here. Taxes. The Today Show cleanliness hotel things. Price of hotel stays. Guest house. An apartment. Got the kid come home from college, apartment. Honey Getaways, one of the very most important ones. Has nothing to do with anything else other than the 2 of you getting away. An extra TV room, a den. An emergency room. House got on fire, floods, earthquakes, that kind of thing. Doctors, and all of the things that may happen to us over time. Don't wait. Don't wait. A lake house, a beach house, a mountain house. Unless you can afford all 3, this is the way to do it. Retirement home. That you know about. It could be any one of these. It doesn't have to be anything else. And last but not least, cost less. It costs less, it gives you better quality, it gives you better cleanliness, it gives you peace of mind, it gives you quiet. It does all of those things. That's what the Sky River RV show is about today. My personal story aside from it all, please give us a call. Come see us. No matter where you're traveling to or from, come see us today and you will see why you should be an RVer.